Hey everybody, Michael Phoenix here, founder of the magazine. If you can hear the water right now on the Hanover Avenue, Hamilton Street Bridge here in Allentown, Pennsylvania, literally directly above the Lehigh River. Anyway, I just went through a quick review of an organization called 1111 Social. I had the chance to work with them recently in what was a mutual exchange of services. Okay, basically, they did one photo. I offered advertising, and to make it short and simple. But I'm going to tell you right off, I cannot recommend this organization. They do social media, they do events, they provide social media and other services, but honestly, I cannot recommend them to you. I was trying to, like I said, there was a mutual exchange of services, and coming into February, I was trying to find out, okay, the time frame for the advertising expired. I was still running the ads, and I was trying to find out, I desperately need somebody to handle some of the aspects of the magazine now. Just due to the fact that I'm one person, and it is very hard to do it all now. So, after I contacted Lawrence Smith, the founder of 1111, and basically, I asked her, I said, okay, what does 1111 have planned for my magazine? I'm also a self-published author for my first two books because I don't even have time to promote them, all right? Again, I desperately need someone for this aspect of the magazine and for being an author. I had, and I mentioned to, and actually back in January, I was starting to get the feel that 1111 really wasn't going, there was a photo taken, a profile photo, which was done by the photographer Michelle, which was fantastic, exactly what I wanted, but I started getting the feeling back in January that, okay, well, we're not going, wow, we'll take the free advertising, we'll take the advertising and promotion, but we're not going to do anything for you. As I mentioned this when this thing first started with Lauren, hey, look, this is what I need. And actually back in January, I also made an attempt at someone to do an article on the company, an interview, and that kept getting delayed. So I started to get the feel in January that, okay, well, this is done. So I had actually contacted Lawrence Smith 3 times about, okay, what's going on? A Valley and Beyond is heading in new directions. I have to free up time. And for 3 straight attempts through Facebook Messenger, I received absolutely 0 response. Even after a conversation we had on a different subject, I said, okay, what are the plans for that 1111 have for Valley and Beyond? And there was absolutely 0 response. Now, I'll fully admit, I've blown off people before. I've done that to people. I learned the hard way, you cannot. It doesn't matter if that person or business is giving you money, it doesn't matter. You cannot blow off people, especially ones that you are supposedly in a mutual exchange of services with. So finally, I hit the point where it's like, okay, it's mid-February. Finally, I said, look, this is going to be the last month I can do the advertising because I said, I'm not getting anything in return. I said, nothing. And, I said, and also I said, I got to make money here. This is what keeps the roof over my head. And just for the hell of it, just to see her response, I threw in, well, the next 2 days with how cold it's going to be, well, I'll be out, I won't even have a roof over my head. Just for the hell of it, trying to really push her and see her response. So the response I received is, okay, I understand, that's not a problem, stay warm. All right? Now keep in mind, it doesn't cost me a lot of time to do the advertising and promotion, but I was still, it was one of those situations where I was trying, if you want to break off a partnership with someone, then fine, tell them. Just say it point blank. Don't, keep it going. Because I'll be honest with you, whether or not I run the ads for them point blank, it doesn't affect my numbers. And this was actually after one time in a face-to-face conversation with Lauren that I said point blank, am I a client? Is my magazine a client of 1111 Social? And she informed me point blank, yes, you are. So, okay, I'm a client. Well, even though I'm not paying you money, you're still, I'm still paying you for something, at least something, and nothing. And just to not even give a response, not even get back to me after 3 attempts, no, that just doesn't fly. A Valley and Beyond can pull 2 to 3K page views in a day, no problem, by people all over the world. So the only reason why I can even give them my second from the lowest rating is because of Michelle and her photography. Okay? The level of service is not there. I mean, 3 months from now, when I can drop $5,000 to $1,000 easily into a social media place, guess who's not going to get the money? Seriously. It was already where, not including the recent specials I've been running, for this month, for the month of February, there's already 150 to 300 right there dropped in that, an advertising space for and promotion for 1111. So, you may have a different experience with them, but I would suggest maybe it's because they haven't been around that long, or like they got some kind of award for businesswoman. They maybe let it go to their head. But avoid 1111 for right now, social for right now. I would look into a company that has a proven record of success. I would look into companies that people have been around for a while. I would look into even startup companies, but ones that can look at you and say, you know what, we're brand new to this game, let's work something out, and then have them prove it to you. Say, you know what, we're just more than words, we're going to prove to you we can do this. And just start off with something simple and basic, even if it's having them spend a half hour every day, half hour a week, saying, okay, I need somebody to consolidate all my social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I know I'm missing about 10 of them, but all into one streamline, something streamlined for me. It's only a simple project like that. But 1111, maybe once they have more experience in how to deal with different places, people, and businesses, maybe Lauren and her team doesn't have, the required experience level that I need, or because I have a totally different way of doing things, maybe they just don't have the experience yet on how to deal, or maybe it's they didn't see, wow, well, you just gave us $150, between 150 and 300. So you know what? Hey, guess what? We're gonna do, we need to earn that. Okay? I don't know, but I can promise you one thing: I will, as the magazine grows, in 3 or 5 years from now, when I can drop $25,000 into social media company that can handle my social media. I actually have 2 events this year that I want to pull off. They do stuff for events. I can promise you, 1111, unless it is proven differently, which I know it won't be, I can promise you that 1111 will not be handling anything for a Valley and Beyond or anything that I'm involved in or that the magazine plans like an event. I can 100% promise you that 1111 Social will never be a part of it, a part of anything. So avoid them at all costs right now, honestly. This is from my experience. Yours might be different, but if you don't see that, if you don't see that, guess what? That person is taking a chance on you, just like you're taking a chance on them. And if you don't see the value in the service provided, then maybe you really, maybe you need to really rethink the game that you're in and the way you're playing it. And that's what 1111 Social needs to do. Okay? When I get a business for advertising, I tell them up front, here's the numbers, here's what I'll do. I can't promise results. No one can. Okay? But it's advertising. Different game. So 1111, congratulations. You have earned a rating just above don't waste your time, which is pretty much like 1.5 to 2 stars tops, thanks to Michelle's photography skills. So avoid them at all costs, at least for right now. Keep an eye on them, see how they grow and develop. Down the road, they may be worth your time and money. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine, switching hands to avoid severe cold and possible frostbite here on Hanover Avenue in Allentown. Take care with the weather. No matter where you live right now, please, above all, be safe, be smart, use common sense. I will see you around. Take care. Later.